Hi, my name is Jessie, and I'm gonna do a food experiment. Quick reason why. I created this journal years ago, maybe like 10? No, not 10. 8 years ago. So I created this journal 8 years ago when I was doing health coaching. I have since stepped away from that, from health coaching and personal training and group fitness coaching, and just trying to figure out what works for me now, trying to find my love for food and fitness again, trying to incorporate hobbies, and trying to find some balance in a world that I didn't really see myself in still. I never saw life past 25 and thought I had to have it all together by then. So I just turned 31 last week, and 30 is supposed to be a better decade for me, and I want to start making it that way. So I'm doing a food experiment. I'm doing my food experiment again. Quick breakdown for food experiment. The reason I call it an experiment, and what I did for myself and then helped other people through when they were having a bad experience in relationship with food, is the reason we call it an experiment is because there's no success or failure. There's just an outcome. And with that outcome, you get to decide what it is you want to do with it. Do you want to keep it? Do you want to toss it? Do you want to try something new? But the goal is it ultimately puts you back in charge of your life. It lets you have a say for it. And if you're somebody who has struggled with bad eating habits, bad relationship with food in your body, sometimes counting calories and just being strict and sucking it up no longer works. So I hope you find a more chill and relaxed approach to it, which is everything that I'm doing here. That's why I originally created this health and hobbies channel, this health and hobbies blog that it's connected with, is I wanted to find a fun and enjoyable balance with it all again. So because I haven't been doing very well with my food lately, I've been really nauseous when I want to go to the gym. I haven't been eating enough during the day. I took on a part-time bakery job where I'm getting up at 3 a.m. or my shift starts at 3 a.m., gets done at 11, and I'm taking on and working with Pinterest management clients and possibly some social media management as well. So I need to get my health better because I want to be that way. Is it weight loss related? Not really. I am coming down from my heaviest, which was 186 at 5'4". I'm about 179 now. So we're making progress, but it's really about just having enough energy after work to get more things done, being able to enjoy different hobbies, try and get back into different things with the gym. I'm just doing some fun basic gym workouts, but I'd like to explore some more health-related things. But that starts with better eating habits. So I'm starting my food experiment journal again because I have an extra copy. If you would like to follow along, this is something interested. It's a 30-day experiment. You can get this journal off of Amazon, and it's really, really basic. I made it just because I couldn't find anything that didn't have a calorie counter, that didn't have really strict results, and didn't ask it didn't ask the questions that I wanted. So where we start is, it is large. It is large and in charge. I recommend putting it in your kitchen or anywhere that you're going to see it pretty consistently. But we start with what I would love to see happen in the next 30 days and why. And it's not necessarily a weight loss goal number. It's about how do you want to feel in the next 30 days? What do you want to know about yourself more? How do you want to feel about food? How do you want to be able to trust it? And being a woman, this comes in handy too, because during your monthlies, a lot of the times you can kind of pinpoint how your period is going to be based on how you were eating or how the month kind of was. So this helps just in general with you being aware of how your body responds to certain things. So it kind of walks you through that. So for me personally, I want to eat better in the morning and know what snacks to have at work. Give me energy. Allow me to have a good workout. And help me see results. I also am in a spot where my want to eat and be good is very low. I'm just with how the world is going on, just with what I'm personally going through, my want to fuel myself correctly and give myself enough nutrients is quite low. So I will need to get creative with simple foods that I enjoy, that sound fun, that will give me the basic nutrition that I want and will help me see the results. So I want basic, easy meals, and that is not chicken and rice and broccoli. That is like white cheddar goodles with buffalo tuna. That is a giant batch of split pea soup that takes like 2 hours simmering that I can just eat all week. That is some sort of butter noodles. That is taco in a bowl. Taco in a bag, but in a bowl. It is peanut butter noodles. It is stuff from the freezer that I can just thaw. It's just fun foods that are high in protein. How can I sneak in fruit and veggies? So that would be like with smoothies and stuff like that. And healthy carbs, because now I'm healing from carbs are bad and carbs make you fat, to carbs give me energy and allow me to be productive during the day, to be awake enough during the day, to allow me to get good sleep later on, and to perform well in the gym. And gym has been really basic lately. I'm planning on doing movement experiment next month, which I can dive into more, but we got to start with fueling ourselves first. So I need basic, easy meals that I can stick with each day. I also, my job gives me a free sandwich after every shift, so that also helps. So I don't have to worry about like lunch when I come home. I can just do that. And I've been hyper fixated on a spicy turkey sandwich, which is really, really good. So I've been enjoying that. But I need meals outside of that. Better meals in the morning, which I will have to figure out this week because I have not set myself up for success. We got groceries today, but I need to figure that out. I need to have simple meals for dinner and then lunches for the 2 days that I don't work during the week. So we're going to be experimenting with that a little bit. And then I usually like to have 3 goals, especially with this. Like, what are 3 food-focused goals that are not related to weight loss that you want to see happen? So eating better in the morning and having better snacks at work. So I'm good to go. Basic, easy meals to stick with each day, even when I'm sad. Because when you're sad, you don't want to do anything, even if that's like having crackers and sardines available for those bad days, or like protein pasta and nutritional yeast and mushrooms. Because I just had to boil pasta and like warm up some frozen mushrooms. Or, in all honesty, it's just like a protein shake and crackers or popcorn, like if it's really, really bad. So like, how can I make it so like I'm still getting some protein in and it's not an absolute abomination kind of thing? So I can kind of get into the flow where I stick with it and it's no longer like questionable. Oh, and water intake. I know it's not a food and I should be more food focused, but this will help as well, because water intake, you're on this guy right now. So this, I usually try and have like 2 of those a day right now. I've got a similar size that I take to work with tea, but there's no guarantee that I have a lot of it. So I would like to be better about how much I drink during the day. So just increasing my water intake, staying hydrated, more electrolytes. And that's like daily, a packet or something. Just because I am sweaty. And if I'm going to the gym even mildly, it's good to do. But yeah, so just to give you a quick update, I'm planning on doing quick little daily check-ins. I know this video is like very, very rough, very not stacked correctly, but it is Sunday before the day I want to do my first day, so I wanted to at least get this out so I can kind of continue on with it. But this is how it looks. So I'm gonna put the date, how much sleep I got, because I do need to work on that as well. Stressors for the day, because if you can kind of get ahead of them and know what you are going to be thinking about or what you're going to be stressing about, that can also impact your eating and food intake. So if you can kind of get ahead of it or at least be aware of it, that does benefit you a lot. And then I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you break it up more, feel free, I don't care. And then snacks. So it's literally just writing everything down. If you followed a recipe, write down the recipe, and then you can keep track of things that you do like or that you don't like, what kind of snacks you had, what time you had them, so you kind of know when you get munchy, if certain meals are like not as filling, if certain meals are very filling, when you're eating and everything like that. And then the day in review, how did you feel throughout the day? So energy-wise, psychological-wise, physically, how'd you feel? Did you have enough energy? That is like, did you need a pick-me-up of coffee? Did you take a 5-minute nap? Did you take a 2-hour nap? Were you ready and alert to go? What's one meal that you really enjoyed and why? Because it's good to keep track of those things, and it's good to have a meal each day that you really do enjoy. And did you stress eat? And this is not in a good or bad way. This is not to like shame you, make you feel bad, anything like that. It is all just questions to help you figure out, are there certain days of the week that you tend to stress eat more? Are there certain foods that you're eating that maybe aren't filling you up enough, so when you are stressed, you do tend to gravitate towards certain foods or certain snacks? Is there certain times of the month, certain times of the week? Is it literally every single day? So it just helps you kind of pinpoint and become more aware of things. And then after each week, I have a week in review asking you different questions based off of everything. And then getting you set up for the following week. So that's it. If you would like to do this as well, again, they are on Amazon. Sometimes they're on sale for like next to nothing. I do want to adjust these. They're not the prettiest things in the world, but I did make them 8 years ago off of PowerPoint and got them published myself. So there's room for improvement. And I still don't know my login to even edit some of that stuff. So that's a project for future Jessie. But feel free to tune in, whether you want to do it yourself personally or you just want to see how this goes. I used to do YouTube like 7-8 years ago when I made these, and I want to get back into it, but a little bit differently. So this is a brand new channel, brand new everything. We're going to see what happens. I'm planning on doing a Saturday social update where I share what's working, what's not working, where my YouTube channel is. I do a lot of stuff on Pinterest, possibly on Instagram too, and just with like my businesses and stuff like that. So it's just kind of going to be a dumping grounds of everything, and just tune in for what it is you'd like. Right now we're doing the food experiment. Again, next month we'll do movement, and then every Saturday, knock on wood, I give you an update on where things are at for online social media, business, things like that. If you are interested, I'll be sharing what's working, what's not, and just like what I'll be doing with my food too. What's working, what's not, what I'm noticing, what I would recommend if you're going through it as well, just to be aware, whether you do this journal or your own thing. I just want to be a helpful place, because when I was doing my health coaching, I was told at some point to charge thousands for my work, and that felt really icky, but I had invested so much that I needed to get out of debt, and it just sunk me even farther. So this is like my redemption blog approach social, to go back to basics of wanting to help as many people as I possibly can, learn this stuff So I worked myself out of a job, that everyone is aware how to take care of themselves, how to listen to themselves, treat themselves well with food and fitness to have a healthy life. And it's just common knowledge. So as we need more happy, healthy people in the world that don't just use the gym and food as another way to harm themselves, but to make it look good. So stay tuned. Again, I'm hoping for daily uploads. There's no guarantee, but I will be doing this food experiment for myself, and I would love for you to come along. So have a great day. Bye.